Welcome back to the channel. If you watched part 1, you learned about the main British nobility hierarchy from knights to kings. But the world of British aristocracy is much deeper than that. Today we're exploring the hidden titles, female ranks, and secret positions that most people never hear about. From baronets to royal dukes, these titles hold fascinating stories and surprising powers. If you thought you knew everything about British nobility, think again. Let's dive into the lesser-known world of aristocratic Britain. 1. Baronet. Between knights and barons sits the baronet, a hereditary title that most people completely overlook. Unlike knighthood, which dies with the person, a baronetcy passes down through generations like noble titles. Created by King James I in 1611, baronets were designed to raise money for the crown while giving wealthy families permanent prestige. What makes this title unique is that baronets aren't technically part of the peerage system, yet they outrank regular knights. A baronet uses Sir before his name, just like a knight, but adds BT after it. Today, there are only about 1,200 baronetcies left in existence, making this one of Britain's most exclusive hereditary honors that few people understand. 2. Lord/Lady of the Manor. One of Britain's most misunderstood titles is Lord or Lady of the Manor, a position that many people assume is purely ceremonial but actually carries real legal rights. These manorial lordships date back to medieval feudalism, when lords controlled entire villages, collected taxes, and administered local justice. While modern lords of the manor can imprison people or collect medieval taxes, they still hold surprising legal privileges like mineral rights, hunting rights, and even the right to hold courts in some cases. What's fascinating is that these titles can actually be bought and sold today, unlike other noble ranks. Some manorial lordships come with substantial land ownership, while others are purely titular, but all carry genuine historical significance. 3. Royal Duke. Not all dukes are created equal. Royal dukes hold a completely different status from regular dukes because they're members of the royal family itself. Titles like Duke of Edinburgh, Duke of York, and Duke of Cornwall are reserved exclusively for sons and grandsons of the monarch. What makes royal dukes extraordinary is that they combine noble rank with royal blood, giving them access to state ceremonies, royal residences, and governmental roles that ordinary dukes never experience. The Duke of Cornwall, for example, automatically becomes the heir to the throne, while other royal dukes often serve as working members of the royal family, representing the crown at official events worldwide. 4. Peeresses in their own right. While most female nobles inherit their titles through marriage, some women hold peerages in their own right, meaning they earned or inherited the title directly, not through their husbands. These remarkable women can pass their titles to their children and hold seats in the House of Lords just like male peers. Historically, peeresses in their own right were incredibly rare, created only in exceptional circumstances for women who showed extraordinary service to the crown. Today, these titles represent some of the most powerful positions available to women in British society, as they carry all the privileges and responsibilities of male peers without requiring marriage or male approval. 5. Scottish titles. Scotland maintains its own unique nobility system that operates alongside English titles, creating fascinating complications and overlaps. Scottish nobles follow the same basic hierarchy as English peers, but with distinct cultural traditions and ceremonial differences. What's particularly interesting is that some Scottish noble titles follow different inheritance rules and can pass through female lines more easily than traditional English titles. The Leon Court in Scotland maintains strict control over Scottish heraldry and clan systems, often having different procedures than English heraldic authorities. Many Scottish nobles hold dual English-Scottish titles or clan chieftainships alongside their peerage, making them some of the most culturally significant aristocrats in Britain while maintaining distinct Scottish Highland identity. 6. Courtesy titles. One of the most confusing aspects of British nobility involves courtesy titles, ranks that people use but don't actually legally hold. For example, the eldest son of a duke might be called Marquis, even though he hasn't inherited the title yet. These courtesy titles allow noble families to maintain hierarchical respect while preserving the main title for the actual peer. What makes this system particularly complex is that courtesy title holders enjoy most of the social benefits of nobility without legal voting rights in the House of Lords. It's essentially a training ground for future peers, allowing them to learn noble responsibilities before inheriting full legal powers. 7. Life peers. Unlike hereditary nobles who inherit their titles, life peers receive their positions through appointment by the Prime Minister for exceptional achievement in their fields. Created in 1958, life peerages revolutionized the House of Lords by introducing merit-based nobility alongside traditional bloodline inheritance. Life peers hold the title of Baron or Baroness, but cannot pass their rank to their children. It dies with them. This system allows brilliant scientists, successful business leaders, distinguished military officers, and outstanding public servants to join the nobility based purely on their contributions to society rather than their family connections, making it one of the most democratic aspects of British aristocracy. 8. HRH Status, Her Royal Highness. At the very top of royal hierarchy sits the distinction of HRH, His or Her Royal Highness. This ultra-exclusive status is granted through letters patent by the reigning monarch and includes close members of the royal family beyond just children and grandchildren. HRH status grants access to the most important state ceremonies, royal residences, and represents the crown at official functions worldwide. Unlike noble titles that follow inheritance rules, HRH status is determined by the monarch's specific decisions about who represents the royal family officially. Today, only a select few people hold this extraordinary distinction, making it arguably the most exclusive recognition in the British system, as it combines royal blood with official representative duties for the crown. And that completes our deep dive into the hidden world of British nobility. From the hereditary baronets that most people ignore, to the ultra-exclusive HRH status that only a few people can ever achieve. Each of these titles represents centuries of history, tradition, and social evolution that continues to shape Britain today. If you enjoyed this journey through the secret ranks of aristocracy, make sure to smash that subscribe button and let me know in the comments which title surprised you the most. Should we explore European royal titles next? Let me know what you'd like to see in Part 3.